Hello, folks, and welcome to this new episode of my crazy Vermont campaign. And I have a few things to say, but I would like to tell them at the end of the video. Finally, the time has come to invade. Well, I'm sorry. I forgot. I must not use some words on YouTube. So, let's liberate all the poor, oppressed German people, which the Treaty of Versailles forced them to live in outside Germany and in the more eastern territories. And oh my God, I really I don't know what to say, guys. I really don't know what to say. But yeah, so the invasion of Poland began in the early hours of September 1st, 1939, and once again I decided to boost a little bit the Polish defenders by giving them some small bonuses in terms of entrenchment and defensive values. And as you may see, this actually turned out to be really bad because I was hoping, to really smash through the Polish lines and just launch my motorized infantry behind the enemy lines to overrun the retreating Polish columns. But no, this is not what happened, and actually the invasion of Poland took much longer than my expectations, because I was it was basically like it was fought like a trench warfare style. Okay, I can defeat the Polish in one region. They fall back, they start digging in, and again I start from scratch. But the problem here was that by advancing and fighting, and so on, the organization of my troops simply dropped quite significantly when at the time I reached the let's say mid September, yeah. And luckily I had quite a few divisions in reserve that more or less, with a bit of AI management, they could fill in the gaps and try to exploit the gaps in the enemy lines. I don't know, guys, if you noticed, but for instance, in the early days of the invasion of Poland, not only did the Polish put up a strong resistance, but in the very south they even managed to counterattack me. And when I was seeing that, when I was recording this episode, I was like, oh my God, what did they do? Luckily, the AI helped me in this case, because I was not expecting to get to see the Soviet Union involved that early during the invasion of Poland. And as you can see here, I don't know what happened here, but somehow the Lublin area became again free. And yeah, I just assigned the front, but because I had my general in the offensive posture, the troops just went there and invaded. And oh, sorry, I said invaded. They liberated again the Lublin area from the previous occupiers. And what else? So yeah, so the Polish campaign lasted longer than my expectations, because it ended in mid-October, which is not, I would say, not too far away from what really happened in real-time history. In real-time history, it ended on October the 6th, right? And I mean, yeah, it was still okay. And for the invasion of Poland, you may have noticed that I decided not to use my mechanized and tank divisions, because I was afraid of the fuel, and I was afraid of the attrition rate of my precious panzers and half-tracks. And as I may have mentioned already in the previous episode, by focusing only on motorized troops, I had to disregard. I really disregarded my Luftwaffe, and now I realized, oh shit, I'm paying the price now for this, because yeah, I just saw at least 3,000 enemy strategic bombers just ripping the shit out of my cities. And yeah, that was really bad to see. And now coming to what I wanted to say about at the beginning. I'm really, I was really pissed at the YouTube. I wouldn't say community, but whoever is judging videos, because just because in the previous one I had a speech of you know whom, I guess my video was again banned because of this. I mean, when I was playing the Italian series, I had I think 2 videos in which I used the speeches of BM. So I hope you know who BM is, and everything went fine. I mean, don't you? I mean, you may not be Italian, but come on, people. I mean, if you want to ban something just because of what happened in history, then you should know that even the fascist regime in Italy was not all peace and bread and love. Come on, guys. Anyway, I think it's better for me to end this here, and yeah. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I know, and I know you understand me, and guys, thank you very much for understanding me and supporting me. I really need your support in this moments. And see you all in the next video, in which I will hopefully cover the topic of the liberation of France.